Yeah, I'm just get these out so I can take a day off for tomorrow. If you know what I'm saying. I might not be on tomorrow, so gotta get in where the fitting's hot just so I can stay consistent and stay upright. Because at the end of the day, these keep me upright, believe it or not. I don't give a fuck who in here. But I will say these do keep me in the right place. It's weird, but I really can't explain it. But definitely keeps me upright. But yeah, yo, that was a great mother. This might be a part 4. I'm not too sure. But I'll edit it to make sure that I'm on point. And I don't really care if anybody jumps on. Like, I'm really here for the playback game. This your boy Shaman Truth, and I had got some downloads from the great mother, so I kind of want to get them out. My bad. I don't expect nobody being up this late in America unless you, like me, you a nocturnal nigga. But there's a reason why they want you to be in all love vibration. So you don't see the threats out here and you don't have your guard up in a sense where, all right, I'm going to break it down too for the primordial being. So if you're in all loving energy and turn the other cheek, your defense mechanisms aren't going to go up because they're not awakened and you're not going to be able to transform or be able to compensate the opposing energies to what they're desiring in the sense of giving them their own medicine. You will end up, oh, we're just going to forgive them and love them. And nah. That ain't going to do us no good. Sometimes you got to be on the defense so you can bring out that other side of you. You can't be too passive to where that side of you can't come out. That's all I always got to say. You got to stay cutthroat. This is just me throwing up the primal side. We got 2 people in here, but you got to stay cutthroat. And what that does is that enables you to have your guard up if needed be. And it will have those defense mechanisms up. Bro's definitely been hitting fat buns. Oh, we got the trolls in here. But it'll definitely keep you in a energy where if you gotta fight, you will fight. They don't want us to have that type of flow about us. Because the primordial being, there's some shit in your body that will activate certain things. And, you know, it is what it is. Like, for example, if a nigga try to run up on you, a divine primordial being that's tapped in, oh, no. They fucked up. I'm going to tell you this right now. They done fucked up fucking with you. They're not going to do that. That's why they know better. They know better. So that's why they try to go to the ones that seem like they're loving and naive. That's the ones they attack. They ain't finna attack the ones that's on their shit. They attack the ones that seem like they vulnerable. They guard down. And when you're guard down, you're not going to be able to counterpunch the enemy. But when you're guard up, your defense mechanisms are up. And then you're going to be able to utilize what you got to utilize in a moment to protect yourself. That's why they want us in this, loving love is life bullshit. Like, don't get me wrong. I love people, but I'm not finna love you to where I'm just finna let you treat me anyway. No, I'm finna give you some tough love, nigga. I'm finna whoop your ass if I have to. They don't want that. For example, the place I'm at, as you can tell my accent, we had one individual that didn't take no one's shit and he preached it. If they slap you, you slap them back. Maybe kick their ass, right? Then they had somebody that was infiltrating that individual that was saying fight back, talking about peace. If you know, you know. And it was a battle of tug and pull, if you call it that. It could be definitely, battle or tug of war to the point where they went to the peaceful side. Or we're gonna protest. We're gonna do all this shit. Like they want you to do that dumb shit because like you're not fighting back. You're still asking for change from the enemy. So that's not ever good. Sometimes you gotta take matters in your own hands. But they don't want that because they know what happens to some of the divine problem beings. They end up taking shit over. What I'm seeing is these systems, especially in the West, are going to fall because of the people are going to come back and take their power back. It's not going to be a place that conquers the West. It's going to be the people that conquer the West. That's what I'm getting. And then the primordial energies that's infiltrated this realm to where they're shifting shit. That's what I'm noticing. The divine primordial being is going to take over the West. Don't get me wrong, we run this shit, but we being pimped. Not we, meaning like this some of the divine, not divine, but the primordial being. I don't know if they're divine or not because they are sheep. But in a default sense, they are divine, but they are definitely getting pimped by the system. But what I'm getting is the primordial beings are going to end up making the West crash. And when the West crashes, everything crashes. That don't mean I'm doing it. I could care less about the West. But I do see that as their fate. The people are going to end up taking over. Believe it or not. The people are going to end up making this place fall. Because it's already been happening. They've been having to print money. They've been having to cover up things. They've been having to distract us because the true divine primordial being is shifting shit. But it's going to get to a point where there's going to be enough primordial beings to make this all collapse. Because at the end of the day, I think it does have to collapse. Because there is a lot of fuckery that is ran in this system to where you may not know about it, but they know about it. The perpetrators. So we're to the point where this whole thing has to be destroyed. Whether they like it or not. I'm sure like if you got the karma to make this shit fall down, let it fall down. Fuck it. But what I'm getting is, it's definitely going to be the people that's going to end up taking this shit back and making it crumble. And or it's going to be a natural, quote unquote, natural disaster that's going to make this shit go down to the point where they can't recover. But it's definitely on the horizon. Don't act like these motherfuckers are safe. No. You've been fucking people up. The innocent, no, you're not safe. I'm not gonna lie. Some of these countries aren't connected to the world's secret system. They're not gonna tell you this. Not every country on this earth is connected to the quote unquote bad guys. No. Don't get it fooled. Not everybody sold their fucking people out. I can't tell you which ones are which because I don't know. And the simple fact is that I don't want them to get infiltrated. But if I did know, I wouldn't tell nobody. But I got a download that was telling me not every government that you see is ran by them secret governments. I kind of believe it, but then again, I got to research it because that came as a download. They were telling me that, not every place you see is ran by the secret government. It's ran by the quote unquote reptilians. And I kind of see what they mean, but by me exploring that concept, that's the only way I'm gonna find out. I did get the download that was telling me that, but At the end of the day, we're going to have to see for ourselves. But I could kind of feel that because it's like you can't get every fucking place on board. Some of these places are just is, and it's just, how you see it. Not every place is ran by the secret government. Wink, wink, star, star. I don't know what I'm talking about. But that's what they told me. So I wouldn't think like this world is ran by all evil energies. That's how they want us to see it. They either want you to have a low vibrational state to where everything is against you and you can't figure out to make a way, or they want you in a 100% loving vibration to where you're not able to defend yourself and see the other way around it rather than just give it out love. So there's two ways where they want you to be. Submissive or accepting. Basically. But you don't get power by turning the other cheek. You get power by defending yourself. You can't be submissive. You ain't no goddamn dog. So sometimes you gotta stand on business. I don't give a fuck how big the system looks. Sometimes you gotta stand on business. I don't give a fuck how crazy the threats are. I don't give a fuck how big the weapons are. Sometimes you gotta stand on business. You got no choice. Especially if you want to bring them powers in. Especially if you want to bring these powers in, because I was speaking about it earlier about bringing in your ancient powers. You're not going to be able to bring in shit if you're always thinking about love, love, love. I mean, don't get me wrong, the powers that regard love, like healing and communion. But if you on that other shit, like sometimes you do got to be real about yourself and just see who the enemy is and start claiming it like, yeah, these niggas ain't shit. And to where, you kind of got your guard up a little bit. That don't mean you be bitter and you just be closed out to everybody. No, that just lets you know that, we do got an enemy out here. And we do got to clean their ass out. Because they've been cleaning my people out. That's how you gotta have to see it. For the divine primordial being, they've been taking us out. You don't know that? They don't take out the divine ones, but they do take out the ones that sleep. They definitely do. They can't take out the divine ones because they got some shit in them to where it won't happen unless they alchemize their energy and give it to a way where they can take it and infiltrate. That lovey-dovey energy. Too much lovey-dovey will get your ass caught the fuck up. That's what they want because they can, they can take over with somebody that just got love and forgiveness in their heart. They ain't got no retaliation, no vengeance, no combat, none of that. So that's how they take it over. Like I heard Canada got their guns took it away. They being too lovey-dovey and nice. Because we all know Canadians are nice people. So if you got Canadians that's so lovey-dovey and nice, and when they got people that's trying to infiltrate, they're not going to have their guard up all the way. Yeah, I seen their ass beat up Rick Ross people. But that ain't enough, nigga. Y'all got your guns taken away, nigga. I'm not laughing at y'all having your guns taken away, but y'all can act tough and shit, but when it come down to it, I need to tighten the fuck up. Because why, like, Canada got their guns taken away. Like, what the fuck? Being too lovey-dovey. That's why you kind of have to flip the switch. Gotta kind of have to be cutthroat. Truthfully. So you can get your defense up. So you can get these powers in that will protect you. It's okay to know who your enemy is. Don't run away and try to act like you ain't got no enemies. Well, if you're a divine primordial being raising your energy up, you're going to have a couple of enemies, bro. It's the name of the game. It's the name of the game, fam. And sometimes it gets to a point where the enemy is much greater than what you think, to where you gotta know it and just keep it in your mind, not to be paranoid, but just so you can know that not a threat, but you know there's opposition, and your DNA will be activating certain things to counteract these opposition's moves. Because you know there's a little um, uneasiness that is being shown in your higher self, who know how to act through these situations and get you the best result for yourself. But if you always thinking love, 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 and forgiveness, forgiveness, you're never going to get to that point. For the divine primordial being, I really want to tap into his powers, because it's supposed to be to a point where if a motherfucker coming against you, you're supposed to be having certain things activate you within your being so you can defend yourself. But if you're in a certain type of frequency, you're not going to be able to tap into that. So you got to be careful with that. Don't be too lovey-dovey. Because that's how you turn off your true power. I think the title of the video is going to be Don't Be Too Lovey-Dovey, because your true power is diminished from doing that. Yeah, your true power is diminished. Just be careful on just being too lovey-dovey. You gotta kind of have to be cutthroat when you have to. And that confirmation, I got people attacking the messenger. Like, I ain't got a problem with y'all attacking me. But I can just tell these people coming, they don't like the fact that we're keeping our guard up on people. You know, you can't be cutthroat. What do you mean by being cutthroat? I'm like, you obviously didn't go through the whole message, because you would understand where I'm coming from, but people just love to attack the messenger. I'm like, hey man, whatever. I don't even pay attention to these people, but they don't really understand about being cutthroat. All right. We don't want money. I ain't gotta explain myself either. Like, bitch, explain yourself to the mirror, bitch, because they ain't got time for your ass. But you definitely have to sometimes flip the switch on that nigga. You definitely gotta hit the switch on that nigga. Oh God. I'm not trying to say you gotta be like that all the time. No. But when it comes to time to turn the fuck up, turn the fuck up. That's what I'm saying. When it's time to turn the fuck up, you turn the fuck up. Don't feel like I'm gonna turn the other cheek, or I gotta figure out how to calm myself. No, sometimes you do gotta turn up, because that brings out another part of you that you keep suppressing. I truly want to bring in these powers. Sometimes you gotta respond from your primal self. Best way I can say it. Respond from your primordial self. I forgot my point. Shit been taking so long. But yeah, they don't want you to be on your shit and being ready for anything. They kind of want you to be love, 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 because it definitely turns off that defensive mode. It's like this in basketball. Like, motherfuckers my shit on my head off. But it's like this in basketball. You got a motherfucker telling you, the other team, man, you ain't gotta worry about us holding defense. Just shoot. Well, okay, man, I ain't gonna worry about you. Your defense is down. to where you're not gonna have your defensive skills. So when they do score on your ass, you get ate up in the paint, in the perimeter, everywhere. But you like, oh, they said they're not going to do it. They're only going to do it for a little bit. Don't worry. Just forgive them. Just forgive them. That's you know they win the game. It's like that. It's just like that here. They want you to be in a certain type of energy so they can infiltrate you better, so you can be submissive, so your powers don't truly come in and defend yourself. So you can't. You kind of have to throw that in the garbage because a great mother didn't make no submissive bitch. No. She made warriors out here. Warriors and healers. So, act like it. Act like the warrior. Act like the hero. Act like the healer a bit. Stop being a soft ass nigga or a soft ass bitch. I'm just being honest. Sometimes you gotta be a little cutthroat. Especially when they want you to be in a certain type of energy where you're not cutthroat, where you're not defending yourself. So you got to be careful with that. I think that's about it, though. I don't like to be on here too long. I've been on here 23 minutes. Got out what I needed to get out. I'm tired. So you know how that be. That's your boy, Shaman Truth. If you guys want to support your boy, I'm on. You can hit. You even want to support me, truthfully. Check out my music. I'm tired as fuck. I ain't gonna lie. Check out my music at E.G. Fisker. All platforms: YouTube Music, Apple, iTunes, Amazon, shit like that. E.G. Fisker. EJJIFISKER. If you want to send a cash donation to my Cash App is EJJIF, F as in fan, ISKER1. I'll repeat it, EJJIFISKER1, the number one. If you guys want to support your boys, Patreon. My Patreon is patreon.com/shamantruths. Hit my email at shamantruths@gmail.com. I'm going to put the links in the description box below. I just had to get that out for the people. Shit, a couple days off, but you might not see me till you see me. Because I think I got enough messages that it's time to go back with it so I can make some breakthroughs. No, my bad for the motherfuckers on Patreon. I know y'all ain't listening to all them videos, but I'm going to keep posting just laptop and shit. I ain't even going to cap. Am I making excuses? Who knows? But my laptop is a little iffy. So I'll be back on Patreon. I mean, I got 100 and some videos on there, so I ain't really, worried about people running out of videos. So